Glasgow is going to flourish by the preaching of God's word and the praising of his name. We were part of a Every Nation church in Grahamstown, South Africa, and from there, that church sent out a church planting team to Berlin, Germany. And so we were part of that team, signed up for it. And then we were there for 11 years, saw the church planted and established, and German leaders raised up. And then we were sent out from that church in Berlin to plant here in Glasgow.
One of our big challenges is we live in a post-Christian culture. People have misconceptions about the church already, or they're just over it. People are really caught up in a lot of addiction, homelessness, hopelessness, so you can feel the brokenness, you can feel the darkness, and that is a challenge.
We started out just gathering people to pray in lockdown on Zoom. That's really how our church plant was birthed, was through this gathering together to pray. We saw people who had no idea about who God was, or no understanding of anything of the gospel, encountering Jesus and being transformed by the gospel, and now being part of the church and being discipled. There's 130,000 students in the city, which is about 10% of the greater Glasgow population.
This September, we went out to reach out to students. We had a team come from Berlin and join us, and we just went out in faith to preach the gospel. We really experienced significant openness, like unprecedented openness, like we've never experienced before. And we saw students come to faith. We got to pray with people and lead them to the Lord right there on the campus, which is amazing. We had a couple of those students come to church and connect with us, so that has been truly amazing to see.
Church planting is important. We're not planting this church alone. We've received missionaries from other Every Nation churches. We've received prayer teams from other Every Nation churches. It's such a privilege to get to do this as part of Every Nation, as part of a spiritual family. Not just any spiritual family, but this spiritual family.
What an exciting time to be a believer, to be a sent one, a called one to Europe right now, because everything we do is historical and God is on the move.